Regulation G is back. Now that we've had a whole season to develop the metagame, 5 restricted Pokemon have risen above the rest in both tournament results and online play. Ironically, this has led to a new outcome where Dondozo has become a solid threat, despite the power level of Pokemon being higher than ever. Dondozo with a Droopy form Tatsugiri can easily wall physical attackers like Calyrex Ice and Zamazenta, while at the same time having a great offensive option in Body Press against Pokemon like Terrapagos. Hello everyone, this is VGC Mike, back again with more Scarlet and Violet Regulation G battle content. Today I'm bringing you a Miraidon team that has an optional Dondozo mode for matchups like Zamazenta and Calyrex Ice. This Dondozo is actually very physically bulky in general, so it can be a great option into pretty much anything that's a physical attacker. For matchups where we aren't bringing Dondozo or Tatsugiri, we have a Choice Band Entei, a Rock Ogerpon, and a Whimsicott with Focus Sash. Entei pairs really nicely with Miraidon into balanced cores with multiple Fake-Out users, because they both are unable to flinch thanks to Entei's Inner Focus and Miraidon's Covert Cloak item. The combination of fire and electric typing also covers a lot of bases offensively. Our Whimsicott is mostly here as a Tailwind user, and Ogerpon has Follow Me to support, but both can deal solid damage and can be helpful in endgames thanks to Whimsicott's Focus Sash and Ogerpon's Sturdy ability, which will mean they can't be knocked out in one hit. If you like this type of content, it would really help me out a lot if you're able to subscribe. I'm currently trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, and I'll be uploading Regulation G content all season long. With that out of the way, let's get into the battles. Okay, Zamazenta. This is definitely a team. We have some stuff to worry about, but this is definitely where we want to bring Dondozo in. So I think we'll lead Miraidon. Kind of like the idea of Miraidon Whimsicott, just because I know they're going to end up bringing the Landorus, or that's the Pokemon I'm the most worried about at the very least. And there are people that do like Landorus as a choice scarf nowadays, so that makes things tougher. But Dondozo is usually an auto win if he ends up facing Zamazenta towards the end of the game. Okay. So they're just going to lead the Zamazenta Chien-Pao right off the bat. I'm going to protect both Pokemon real quick and just see what they're going to try to do. Okay. That does make sense. Okay, and then they're just going to Heavy Slam. So, I think what we'll do here is Volt Switch on Rillaboom, and then send in Dondozo on this side. And we have the Covert Cloak, so we don't have to worry quite as badly about, getting hit with a Fake Out or something. But with the Pokemon they're bringing in, we're looking pretty good. And I could have done, I could have went for Volt Switch on the Zamazenta. It would have been a bit better damage-wise, but I didn't want Zamazenta to protect or something, which was unlikely if they were worried about Encore or something, but you never know exactly what they're going to try to do. Okay. So they're going to go with a Body Press. Oh, they went on Tatsugiri. Okay, even better. So here, this is a decent spot. I do want to start getting my defense boosts up. And hopefully they have Water Urshifu. That'll make everything a lot easier for us, but if they have Dark Urshifu, we're going to have to fight through that for a little bit. A lot of times they have the Dark Urshifu with Focus Sash, and that definitely makes things way harder for Dondozo, because it basically guarantees that you're going to take like 70% damage with the Wicked Blows. Okay. Okay, so they are going to use Raging Bolt. Definitely will hit us a little harder, but just gonna start spamming Order Up. And then if we take too much damage from something like, I don't know, Draco Meteor, then we'll just start using Protect and stuff like that to heal up. They do have the grassy terrain, which is great for us. They're using Wide Guard because we have Earthquake, which we haven't revealed yet, but okay. That definitely did some pretty good damage, but I'm actually not super worried about it. I'm probably just going to Order Up again here, because with the leftovers and the grassy terrain, we're going to be healing up pretty good. And what I do want to do is get our defense to a point where we don't have to worry too much about Qian Pao and his ice attacks. Okay. Critical hit. Not too terrible. Okay, and we also ignore Zamazenta's defense boost, so he really doesn't do very much damage with Body Press right now. We also have our own defense boost, so that's kind of part of why that is working that way. And honestly, even though they probably are going to hit us with a Fake Out right now, it's just not really going to do much damage, so I'd rather just... Okay, they cancel. Yeah, they still had shots, I would say, but it probably was pushing like... No, not really, actually. Well, if they were going to lean into trying to get a crit or something, they still had the potential to do something, I would say. But yeah, that's why Dondozo is very good in the Zamazenta teams. Okay, so we have Kyogre. I'm actually not, even though we have Miraidon, I tend to have a hard time with Kyogre, because they usually end up Terra Grass anyway, and then it's hard to hit it super hard with what we have. So let's see here. I mean, do we want to go Ogerpon? Yeah, I think we're going to leave Dondozo back. I will say, Kyogre just doesn't seem to be a good matchup for this team. Obviously, we have potential, but if they just lock Terra Grass, it's usually pretty tough. Okay, so they've got Dark Urshifu. Okay, so I'm gonna Draco Meteor. Let me see actually. It's just Electro Drift. And Moon Blast. Okay, interesting. With this setup, I would have thought that they were trying to trick around, but... Okay, Poison Jab. I wonder if that means that they are, choice locked. It doesn't look like choice band damage though. Wow. Okay. This is looking pretty good for us, I would say. Let's see if they Terra somebody. Yeah, it looked like their whole plan was, you know, Trick Room. They had Ursaluna in the back, but the weird part is that they... Okay, they are poison. The weird part is that they just kind of abandoned it and let us drop their Trick Room setter. Okay. There's Ursaluna. And they are Poison Jab on Miraidon. And we live. So... I'm going to protect and Encore Urshifu. Still not sure if he is... oh wait, I just forgot. Urshifu can go right through protect. Okay, that was pretty bad actually. Let's see if they Sucker Punch though. Actually, it probably doesn't matter either way. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Oh, they went after Whimsicott though. Okay, cool. Origin Pulse. Okay. So, let's go with Ogerpon. I'm going to lock Electro Drift and just start using Horn Leech on the Kyogre now. Still not really sure of everybody's items, but yeah, especially with how that played out last turn, they could have been going for a Sucker Punch. But it looks like we're faster, so nobody's Choice Scarf, which is definitely good for us. And then even if they land both Origin Pulses or something, we're okay here, because we're going to hit him with a Horn Leech. That's going to do a lot of damage. Ogerpon's faster, so this is looking really bad for them. They do live the Horn Leech. But, yeah, we have our Sturdy ability, but even with that, even if that wasn't the case, we could just lock Extreme Speed on our Entei now. And we are faster. But yeah, as you can see, I guess we won that pretty easily overall, but this could have been a lot tougher if they played a little differently, I would say. Maybe they are Terra Water on their Kyogre or something. Usually I do find it a little tougher for this team if they have, like, if they just, you know, start leading Kyogre and Tornadus and use Terra Grass or something. It's usually a little harder, but yep, GG's. Okay, so we've got our first Groudon team. Keep going against a lot of the weather setters here, which is a little tougher. I mean, Dondozo looks pretty good. It's just the fact that if we tear out Grass or Stay Water, they have options to hurt us pretty good either way. But I think we'll do this, and then Dondozo in the back. Cool thing is that the electric terrain will make it so we don't have to worry about Sleep Powder. Bad part is that we are bringing 2 Pokemon that don't really want to get hit with a Precipice Blade. Okay. This I don't mind too much. So I will lock Sacred Fire and Draco Meteor on Sandy Shocks. And then we'll see who they want to pick out. So they're going to pick up Miraidon. We have Covert Cloak, which is great. They look to be... Oh no, that's just... They just lived that. Okay, cool. Alright, so we'll send in our Dondozo. Okay, they did bring Jump Off. We don't have Electric Terrain set up right now, so we're going to have to just Terra Grass immediately. And I'm going to start using Order Up, because we will end up having to deal with like Heat Crash or something eventually. So, Order Up. And then we're going to Hard Switch Miraidon out, because I do not want them to switch Groudon in, block a Volt Switch, and then put something to sleep. So, all in all, this is looking pretty good, because at the end of the day, we still have a Miraidon in the back. Okay, so we're going to activate our Terra Grass. And they did attempt to Sleep Powder. Let's see what Rillaboom does. If he stays in, this is going to be really good. Okay, sweet. Sweet. So, yeah, we're going to be able to just set up our defense. It's going to get to a pretty ridiculous level pretty quickly, and then we won't have to worry about heat crashes or anything, which I'm not sure how much it does. I think it still does a pretty good amount, because Groudon is very big, and with the sun up and everything, it's still a concern. One thing we just don't want to do is protect or something like that, because Jumpluff does have Encore, so that could be a huge mistake. Okay, and they might Encore us into this, honestly, but that's not the worst thing that could happen, I suppose. So let's see what happens here. Right now we're at like plus 4 defense. Okay, they're just gonna switch out. Yeah. I think they know they're a little bit in trouble here. They might even be trying to trick us right now. By like switching into Jumpluff or something while doing a fake out. Then try to... Okay. Now they're just going to use fake out. Okay, they use Swords Dance, but that does not do anything against Dondozo. He kind of ignores all of that, so no issues there. Okay. So we're just going to body press again. They might fake out, or they might protect, but it doesn't look like that. They are doing that. Okay, so there's the Terrifier. Here we're going to find out how much damage you can do. Still a pretty good amount. Okay, body press. They do live that. Tailwind peters out. Our defense is really high. I don't know. I'm just gonna try Earthquake. Okay, I was worried about redirection there. So I guess we just missed out on killing the Groudon, which is a little unfortunate. Okay. Okay, cool. We might be fine then. This Rillaboom is not going to really deal any damage, and then actually what they're going to end up doing is healing us up even faster. And that was also their last turn of the sun, so I wonder... Well, I guess, you know, once the Earthquake knocked them out, it didn't really matter what they were going to do afterward. Okay. So this is a cool spot because whether or not they use Fake Out, we're going to get a pretty good amount of health back. Because we'll probably heal more than take damage, even if they do, Okay, interesting. Sunny day. What happened? Yeah, we're fine. We went from like 62 to 52. When we're done healing, we'll probably be up to like 80 or something like that. Yep. I didn't mean to do perfect math on that either, but that's just kind of how it works out, I guess. I'll go for an Odor up now. Yep. Rage Powder. That doesn't work on Dondozo. Oh yeah, I should have thought about that. I kind of forgot. Dondozo can't. You can't use Rage Powder on him if he's a grass Pokemon. So I could have just went for that body press play last turn. So that was a mistake on my part. It worked out because Earthquake did KO, but I was actually not sure if that was going to KO or not. Since we are a defense boosting Dondozo, we do get our attack doubled and everything, and our attack's pretty decent. But I had no idea if that was going to KO or not, honestly. Yeah, let's see. 120 to 240. So yeah, we did have pretty crazy attack, actually. Just hit him with a... Yeah, battle canceled. Alright, and I think we're actually going to be in Master Ball tier here. Let's see what rank we got. Okay. Switch battle teams. 4,264. So yeah, let me see. What is it? 14th? Right, the ladder's been open for like 10 days, so that's pretty low, but we are going to have a good chance to climb up now. Let's see how we can do from here.